So there's no reason for me not to grant the motion. You don't want to do probation. You want to do your own thing. So I'm going to grant the motion to revoke. I'm going to sentence you to the 5 years in prison. I'm going to give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. And I'll order the therapeutic community. The therapeutic community doesn't increase the time that you're in custody, but hopefully it will help you with whatever drug issues you may have. You have not been on probation in this court. And let me explain why. The reason why I say that is because you have done nothing. What have you done on probation? What condition have you completed on probation? Court is calling 2019 CR 4331W, State of Texas versus Jessica Murillo. Could I have parties announced for the record, please, for the state?
Jason, go ahead, Your Honor.
Adrian Pettis for the defendant.
And are you Miss Murillo?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Jessica Murillo who was placed on community supervision in 2019 CR 4331W for the offense of bribery on May 1st, 2019 for a term of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 5 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Jessica Murillo. The defendant there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January through December of 2022 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure.
State?
Your Honor, well, go ahead and raise the other.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 5 years in prison and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not, Your Honor.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
Revocation, Your Honor.
Defense, what are you requesting?
We're requesting that you continue her with an extension, Your Honor, and I'd like to call her as a witness at the appropriate time.
All right, could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the records.
Jessica Murillo.
All right, defense?
Jessica, I'm going to ask you some questions. Make sure you answer everything truthfully and directly to the point.
Yes.
You did not report to probation in excess of 2 years, correct? What was going on?
I didn't have transportation.
Okay. When did you discover you didn't have transportation?
Um.
Early on?
Yes. At the beginning of the year.
Where were you
All right,
live?
folks, so let me stop you right there. Here's the thing. Court reporter has to take down everything that's being said. You're
Okay.
mumbling. I know she can't hear, or she's straining to hear. I can't hear you because my allergies are acting up today.
Okay, so at the
So
be-
you need to keep your voice up so everybody can hear.
yes, Judge.
Yes, talk quite loud to almost to where you think you're shouting.
Yes,
Were you
Judge.
living here in San Antonio?
No,
Where were you living?
in Floresville.
Okay. And does the Via bus go out to Floresville?
No, it doesn't.
And were you reporting in San Antonio or were you supposed to report in San Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Did you have contact with your probation officer?
No, I didn't.
Were you aware that you could have asked for your probation to be transferred to Floresville?
I wasn't.
You said you never had contact with your probation officer?
I did, I reported 2 times, I believe. It was 2 times, and then I stopped.
And did you know how to reach your probation officer by telephone or email?
I did.
And did you contact him by telephone or email?
I did not.
Did you have anything going on in your life aside from lack of transportation?
I mean, I was not living at home,
Where were you living?
just on the streets.
You were homeless at the time?
Yes.
Okay. Living on the streets of Floresville?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
With all due respect, Jessica, were you on drugs at the time?
At the time I was.
Okay. You're sober now?
I'm sober. I've been sober for 1.5 years.
Very good. You would like the judge to continue you on probation, even if it means you start in the 5 years all over again. Is that right?
That's correct.
You understand frankly, there's no excuse for not reporting, right?
No excuses. If I get this second chance, no excuses. I will even be outpatient.
Do you live in San Antonio now?
I live in Floresville.
You're
But
still
I
in
have
Florida?
transportation now.
You do?
Yes, I do.
And now you're also aware you could request a transfer to Wilton County, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. How long have you been in jail up to now?
Um, going on a month and on the 26th, so yeah,
Okay. Do you think you've learned your lesson?
yes, I have.
Okay.
I can't do this.
You understand that in the event the judge continues you on probation, you're probably on your last chance. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that there might be conditions that you have to abide by that frankly aren't a whole lot of fun and might be a pain.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with whatever.
I'll pass the witness.
This is your third motion to revoke, is that correct?
Excuse me?
This is your third motion to revoke your probation. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, no further question, John.
All right, so you've been here previously before for not reporting. So if you didn't understand the first time to call probation if you're having issues, most definitely when you were here before for failure to report, you would have understood that. You have not been on probation in this court. And let me explain why. The reason why I say that is because you have done nothing. What have you done on probation? What condition have you completed on probation? All right. And then the last time you were here before me, and it was me because this is my writing, I recognize it.
Yes.
It was a violation of condition number 5, which is not reporting. I denied the motion. And the prosecutor, it wasn't this prosecutor, but another prosecutor asked for 0 tolerance. And I told people, I really don't do 0 tolerance. You just need to do what you're being asked to do. But they said, no, judge, please, 0 tolerance. And I wrote down 0 tolerance. You were to do a UA by 11:30 a.m. on January 12th, 2021. There was to be weekly Zoom reporting until further notice, and they were going to patch you. And then you just disappeared. And we haven't seen you since. So there's no reason for me not to grant the motion. You don't want to do probation. You want to do your own thing. So I'm going to grant the motion to revoke. I'm going to sentence you to the 5 years in prison. I'm going to give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. And I'll order the therapeutic community. The therapeutic community doesn't increase the time that you're in custody, but hopefully it will help you with whatever drug issues you may have. I can't force them to place you in the therapeutic community, but you can ask them and they'll see that I've requested it. And so that will probably be your best bet to help you because you obviously have a major drug problem, but I can't help people who don't want to be helped. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right, you have a limited right, thank you. You have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you're on probation. You understand? All right, we can go off the record. How many children do you have?
1.
All right. So here's the thing. The last time you use, maybe the last time you use, do not put your child or your family members in a situation where they have to identify the body of somebody who's in the field and they say, well, we think it's your mom. And then you know what will end up happening? They will have to identify your body and say, yes, that's our mom. Don't do that. When you get out of prison, if you can't find a place to help you with your drug problem or to stay on track, if I'm here, you can always come back to here and I will direct you to a place that is free. I will pick up the phone, personally call them so you can get there. You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Yes.
All right. Yes. Who is here on Amelie Casillas? Nathan Bates, are we ready on Nathan Bates? Michael Reams, All right, if you come forward.
Have a seat. Have a seat, please.
All right, yes. On Michael Reams, this is an application. Court is calling 2024 CR 2755, State of Texas versus Michael Reams. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
James Hunt?
And are you Michael Reams?
Yes, I am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Reams, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, I did.
Did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Reams, did you review the document entitled Court's Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions?
Yes.
Did you understand that and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand you're charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your
Mr. Reams, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. There's to be restitution to South Texas Traffic Alliance LLC at 19141 Stone Oak Parkway, San Antonio, Texas, 78258. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
None, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement? Oh, yeah, he needs to go. Just 1 second off the record. Who is he signing to?
Her.
Excuse me. All right, excuse me. Can you part the water, sir? No, don't do that sorry thing, because what you're coming at with me now, you're coming at with me now with that whole thing. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. No, stop. You know that you're not to be communicating while you're in the box. You know that. And guess what? Your husband, if he loved you, he would have been taking you to your appointments for probation and giving you a ride. So obviously, I guess he wants you to be faithful and he wants you to be in prison because he would have helped you with that, but he did not. So you need to start thinking about the people that you're associating with and whether or not that's a good person to be in your life to help you. Because it appears that he's an enabler because you're married. So he knows that you're using drugs and knows that you're not reporting. Now he wants to sign to you and tell you different things. You need to cut him loose. All right. We're back on the record. All right, did you review, you said that there were no pretrial motions filed, correct?
That's correct.
All right, outside the agreement, the state is asking for your probation to be a term of 10 years, that there be a TAP evaluation, 10 days in the Bexar County Jail, 200 hours of community service restitution, 2-year driver's license suspension, and ignition interlock for half the term. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes,
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
guilty.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state exhibit number 1 with all its attachments.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may continue to confer. Did you review the document entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes,
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
yes,
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
yes,
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. To the Stone Oak,
I'm not certain.
state, what damage did he do to the Stone Oak
It
area?
was a truck that was just parked, Your Honor, and then
Okay, so is that truck is under the purview of South Texas Traffic Alliance?
that's what it says, the owner, on the accident report is listed as the owner is South Texas Alliance.
Okay, oh, thank you. All right, the court is gonna find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We believe the pardon is appropriate. I believe my client will take probation extremely seriously and will be able to complete it successfully.
All right, Mr. Reeves, how often are you drinking?
I haven't drank since.
Hmm?
I haven't drank since.
All right, so how often were you drinking around the time this happened?
Very rarely, maybe once a month. Maybe.
So you just chose this month to get intoxicated, why?
To be honest, my wife went to she went out of town to visit her family, and I had a weekend off, 2 days off, surprisingly, and just tried to go out with a friend.
I'm sorry, what's last part?
I'm sorry.
What did you say?
Oh, and I decided to go out with a friend.
All right, are you employed?
I am.
What do you do?
I'm a manager at Walmart.
I'm sorry?
I'm a manager at Walmart.
What's your work schedule?
It varies. Most of the time I work 7 to 4 in the morning to 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sometimes I'll work, close the actual store from 3 to 12 a.m.
All right, and who brought you to court today, or did you drive yourself?
No, Uber.
Uber? All right, this is what the court is gonna do. Court is gonna sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 10 years. There's a $2,000 fine. That will be probated. There's to be restitution, if any, to South Texas Alliance LLC, located at 19141 Stone Oak Parkway, San Antonio, Texas 78258. There's going to be a 2-year license suspension, a referral to felony drug court, ignition interlock for half term, do you have any children?
It's 4 children.
What are their ages?
6, 4, 3, and 1.
Do they live with you?
Yes.
All right, there's gonna be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm gonna order parenting classes. Once he completes parenting classes, community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's gonna be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. We're gonna want a TAP evaluation. There's 10 days in the Bear County Jail Council.
Your Honor, I would request the court hold those in abeyance.
All right, state. With regards to the 10 days in the Bear County Jail, are you okay with the court in lieu of that, placing him on GPS for 30 days?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Any objection, I'm sorry, to him working while on GPS?
No.
All right. Then based upon the overcrowding at the jail, also based upon different type of medical issues at the jail, the court is going to sentence you to 30 days GPS. That will be partial for work only. DWI education course, Victim Impact Panel Live. There's to be proof of employment within 15 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Make sure they're testing for alcohol. You're not allowed to drive any vehicle unless it has ignition interlock on it. Do you understand? How many vehicles are at your home?
One right now.
All right. That vehicle must have ignition interlock on it. Do you understand?
Yes.
There is to be field visits 1 time per month until he's in treatment. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
I don't think so.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, in this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, let probation know. If you're having an issue with your sobriety, let probation know. If you feel that they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. Do you understand?
Yes.
And then you had an accident. People never drink and intend to go out and kill people, but that is what can end up happening. So you tell me you have children. How would you feel if your wife were driving in a vehicle with your children and there's some guy, you, driving intoxicated and hit them? So you're one of those people who cannot drink at all. So do not drink. While you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. That means if you're at, we have the 4th coming up. If you're at some event, you can't drink alcohol. If you're in your home, you can't drink alcohol. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
All right, good luck to you. All right, so attorneys, the person before me, they think it's gonna help them because they have been accepted to Texas Tech University. I'm like, why are you not with the SEC? What's going on? Congratulations.
Thank you.
He's like worried. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
know.
put in for SEC school. I don't know.
I thought about LSU, but it's out of state.
You shouldn't have even said anything about that. You should have just like, I'm not gonna say anything. All right, so how are we doing? So he wants the travel request, correct?
Okay, so there are a couple of issues, Judge.
I'm still to solve issues.
Mr. Matthews has been on probation a little bit over a year. During this time, there have been a few failure to submit positive diluted marijuana. And then there was last month a negative diluted marijuana. However, he was tested in court today and it tested positive for THC. There is 150 community service hours left for him to complete. However, he hasn't started those hours because he works full-time and he's been in college full-time. Right now, he's taking 12 credit hours each semester.
Oh, well, that's all required, at least 12 hours.
Yes, Judge. So he's completed his theft program. He didn't qualify for any mental health services. Everything else, he's completed. He's making payments, regular payments toward his fees. So the issues that we're having right now is the THC use, the community service hours, which Judge, I don't know if you want to consider giving him any type of credit for those hours.
Well,
And
I'll give
then-
him community service hours credit for school, which I always like for people to be improving themselves, either going, seeking a higher degree or either in some type of trade school. So I'll give him credit for that.
Okay, Judge, and as you can see, he does have a letter indicating he's going to be going to Lubbock in August, I believe, maybe, for school. Another issue that's come up was last week, he submitted a letter asking to go visit his grandfather in North Carolina because his grandfather is gravely ill at this time. Those are, that's what's going on.
All right, let's unpack your issues. First of all, with the marijuana use, I know young people and other people like, what's the big deal with marijuana? Believe it or not, I've never used marijuana in my life. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. And you know why I never did? Because people would say cigarettes are bad for you. And people would say, but you know, it's an acquired taste. And I would be, why would I require a taste for something that's bad? Right? People don't do that with broccoli. Oh, just continue to try broccoli and Brussels sprouts, and then you can acquire a taste for it. People are like, no, that's supposed to be healthy for you. And let me just tell you a little bit about my experience. I've known people, I'm not even going to mention names, who have come to me and sometimes, you know, they would walk there like, this is the perfect weather for sitting on the balcony, like in college, and smoking marijuana. There's something about the weather. They're like, when the weather is, you know, about 60 degrees, they say, this is a great time to smoke marijuana. It brings back great memories for them. Here's the problem. You're on probation. On probation, you're not allowed to use marijuana, period. On probation, guess what? You're not allowed to drink alcohol, period. You can't drink it in your house. You can't drink it on vacation. You're just not allowed to. These are the things that are required while you're on probation. These are not my rules. This is the law. If you want to talk and change the law where you can use marijuana while you're on probation, you need to talk to your legislature. If you want to change the law where you can drink alcohol while you're on probation, you need to call your legislature. That's not in my purview. My purview is just unfold your arms.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. My purview is just to follow the rules that have been set and follow the laws that have been set. Do you understand?
Yes.
So here's the thing. If you want to go to Texas Tech, guess what? You need to go there sober. And your school starts there when?
I move in, I'm supposed to move in August 16th.
All right, let me tell you something. You're not going to Texas Tech on August 16th unless you give me clean UAs.
Yes, sir.
And from this point forward, your levels need to start going down. Because let me just tell you some of your consequences that you're looking at. If you come back before me with a dilute, we're not going to be having this conversation this way. You know how we're going to end up having this conversation? You're going to be brought over from jail with the people you see in the box. They will either put you in orange or red, hands off hips. They will either put you in orange or red or whatever classification you have. Either your parents or your relatives are going to bond you out. If they don't bond you out, we'll bring you over. Deputy Laura, Deputy Mejia will bring you over. Yes.
I desperately need to use the bathroom. I think I'm about to be myself.
Okay, he needs to use the restroom. He's getting a little nervous
Yeah,
for us.
no,
So,
it's not that. I
Make it
just-
happen.
Okay.
Okay, does he need to go to the, all right, go to the hallway restroom, come back. Who's here on Emily Casillas? Are you all ready?
Put myself in.
Come forward.
See if I can get a. Chair members.
Jason,
He's not invited, I'll try to-
Jason? I didn't think I was that hard where he needs to run to the restroom. What?
No, so much.
We'll give him that.
Oh, so he, okay. All right, court is calling 2021 CR 0251A, State of Texas versus Emily Christian Casillas. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel, that's 12 in the state of Texas.
And are you Miss Casillas?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
Are you the same Emily Christine Casillas who was placed on community supervision in 2021 CR 0251A for the offense of possession of a controlled substance less than a gram
Yes, ma'am.
on April 7th, 2021 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Your Honor, violated condition number 5 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Emily Christine Casillas did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of May and June 2022 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, the state waives all the violations.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 180 days in the state jail facility and up to $100 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Your Honor, both sides are going to open report.
All right. State, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, the state's requesting 180 days of revocation.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, she hasn't gotten in trouble in a long time. I know that she also hasn't reported, but she hasn't gotten in any trouble during that time. She is employed, actually self-employed, renovating houses. She has a place to live when she's released from jail or the state jail. She has 77 days in jail on this case. We're asking the court to consider giving her judgment satisfied on 1244 77 days. She is not eligible to remain on probation because more than a year has elapsed since her probation expired.
All right, Ms. Casillas, is there anything you wish to say?
No.
All right, so the last time we were here, it was for failure to report.
Correct,
So
Your Honor.
we're back again for failure to report. I mean, you're not doing probation. So I'm gonna grant the motion, revoke. I'm gonna sentence you to the 180 days in the state jail facility. Give you credit for any time served.
Your Honor, can I convince you to give her 1244 punishment on the 180 days?
State,
Again, Your Honor, that's what she signed on for whenever she agreed to probation. This is our second MTR and it is the second one for not reporting.
all right. Then that will be denied. It's gonna be 180 days in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. There's a $100 fine, time and money to run concurrent. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal?
Yes.
And did you sign it?
Yes.
All right, this is not a plea bargain agreement. You do have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegation in the motion, not the fact that you are on probation. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. I tried. That's all I can do. This is the second time that you're here for not reporting. That's the simplest of things to do. And I know I told you that if there were any issues with your life, any issues with probation, you can always come back to court and address it. You understand? So when you get out of the state jail facility, if there are issues in your life with drugs or anything else, you can always come back to this court if I'm here. You understand? All right, good luck to you, okay? Thank you, John.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes. All right, Stephen Matthews. All right, so this is what's gonna end up happening. You are not going to Texas Tech unless you provide me with a valid negative UA. And I'm gonna put you on the UA hotline, and your levels had better start going down. If your levels are not going down, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
A lot of people come before me and they think they're young. They're trying to look at me like Puss in Boots from, Shrek, where everybody look in his eyes and then it's like, oh, but you're in an adult court, you understand?
Sure.
So your levels, if you want to go to Texas Tech, that's completely up to you. And you know why it's up to you? Because the way that you can go there is if your levels go down. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what friends you're hanging around with. I don't know. It seems like your day, you don't have enough to do, obviously, because you're using marijuana. That it better stop. And there better not be any more dilutes. And I'm sure probation has explained to you that when you drink a lot of water, you're diluting. And a lot of people drink a lot of water because they're thinking, oh, maybe the water will make it give me a negative. And all it does is it just shows it's been diluted. You understand?
Yes, sir.
State, he wants to visit his grandfather. He says his grandfather is dying. Do y'all have any objections to that? I know Judge Her was here. And I think what she said, that she wanted verification of GPS or something like.
No, she wanted documentation of of the situation that was going on with his grandfather.
All right, do we have documentation?
No, I do not.
All right, if you don't have documentation, it's not happening.
Okay.
All right, so you need to get documentation for that. So whether or not you visit your grandfather, you say you want to visit him, depends on you providing documentation. Whether or not you go to Texas Tech, depends on you having negative UAs. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And if you don't do that, you know what's going to end up happening with regards to Texas Tech? You're going to end up going to the Bexar County Jail and a motion to revoke. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Is there any confusion on my instructions?
No, Your
All right.
Judge, for the documentation, if he provides that to his
Tension rises in court when the judge realizes the defendant doesn't fully understand what a preliminary examination is, yet is being asked to waive it. The judge immediately pushes back. No one gives up constitutional rights without knowing what they're surrendering. At the same time, the case can't proceed because there's no interpreter available for the alleged victim. Even if the defense is ready, the prosecution can't move forward today. Then defense counsel signals a possible motion to quash, arguing the elements weren't properly alleged. The judge responds sharply, "Go ahead, file it. I'm not dismissing. Procedure matters, rights matter, but strategy has consequences too." So here's the question. Should a case move forward if someone doesn't fully understand the rights they're waiving? One like and share if courtroom fairness comes first.